Welcome, I'm Carla. I visited our province with the intention to stay for only 3 days. 6 months later, I never thought I'd start my own YouTube channel. In these trying times, it's hard to keep a positive outlook. But I want to challenge myself to find simple things to be grateful about in my waking life. How far can I go? There's only one way to find out. Taking it one step at a time.
Lost in a city, still so far from home. I've searched for you.
Lagu nanti ka ma'am ha? Matay na ni. Thank you.
Thank you.
Cast out like a shadow, racing towards the light. I pray to see you one more time.
Hey, good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you are in the world. So I'm on it still. It's already, what's this, Monday, April 5. I wasn't able to hike on Saturday and Sunday. We had a visitor. I also prepared for my trip to Cebu City on Sunday. So that was yesterday. You have already seen that short clip I've inserted for this video, what I did when I went to Cebu City. So, as you can see, there, looking good. So I did the 6D. They have the 6D microblading, and it's an opening promo. So it's not that expensive compared to the price that they offer way back when it all began for the microblading. Now, I was supposed to get the combo with the shading, but they said that it's not advisable for me because I have still a lot of hair on my eyebrows. So I went for the 6D, which is a lot cheaper, and I only paid like $19 something plus extra for the gel-like cream and the ointment. So that's for the aftercare after the microblading session. So it was a bit of a funny experience because I was allergic to the anesthesia that they put on, but it just created a little emboss on my eyebrows. But it was manageable, so the procedure still pushed through. So it's a little bit shiny on top of my sweat. It's because I added the gel-like cream. So just a backstory why this all happened. For the 80s kids growing up in the 90s and 2000 era or generation, whatever you call it. So it was actually a fad if your eyebrows are thin and almost like just a line on top of your eyes. So Gwen Stefani and the Spice Girls, even Britney Spears, I think at that time has like a thin eyebrows. So girls would always follow that, right? And I'm one of them. But I think that was 2 years ago, yes, when I decided to have my microblading done. My mom said she had a friend who does home service for microblading, and I opted because it was half the price. I was supposed to pay 10 if I go to the clinic, eyebrow clinic, and then I only have to pay 4,000 for her if I go for her. And not realizing that it was she was still practicing, and she shaded my eyebrows like it was crazy. If you notice in like most of my films, especially if like it's really focused on my eyes, you will see like a shadow of the permanent ink that she used, mind you. And I was so upset because she didn't do a very well job. And not to defame her or anything, people change, right? And probably she has already mastered that skill. At that time, I was so concerned because it was really dark. Good thing I had the chemical peel at that time, and I used that on my eyebrows just to lessen the darkness a bit. And that's why you will notice that there's like a fade kind of tattoo on my eyebrows. So it has been a long concern of mine, but I wasn't really that bothered. So that's why I waited for 2 years before I had it fixed again. Now it's better. It's still a little dark, and it's not as dark as what you see normally after I edit this film. But of course, it's just freshly made. So I will go back within 6 months if I see that the tiny lines are fading. So that's going to be, they said that's going to be when they apply the ink that would last 2 to 3 years. So that's my eyebrow story there. Anyway, I still haven't checked my weight yet. I know that I am getting there. I have to put in the effort and walk first before I start checking the numbers on the scale. And plus, yesterday I didn't get a chance to grocery shop. I was in a hurry. 4 hours journey going to the city. I had lunch and I went straight to the clinic, and then good thing I was able to have an earlier appointment instead of 1 p.m. So I finished before 1, and then after that I head straight to Hinatilan again, another 4 hours. My butt wasn't happy about it. So that's why I didn't walk on Saturday and Sunday. So I'll keep you posted again until tomorrow. Hopefully the weather's going to be nice, but I'll see you. Bye. There's that dog again. I don't think he's scared at me anymore. But I'm scared. If I try to touch him, probably. See you next time. Yeah, so if you've seen the flowers, the shots I've taken that's dedicated to the plantitos and plantitas out there. And look at that. That is so beautiful, right? Yeah. What kind of leaves are they? It's really big. That is so huge. Would you know what they're called? Yeah, update is April 6th, Tuesday. Still on it. I'm slowly removing my carbs. I understand that walking alone will not do it. So I'm just trying to build up a system. Yeah, I'm being active out of the house now. After that, we'll be incorporating exercises. So I want to build my upper body strength. I just don't have the right equipment, but probably I can make use of the 10-liter gallons of water that we have. I don't know, that's what I have to figure out. We have a gym here, but there's a lot of people. There's a couple of people who uses it all the time, so I don't know how to use the equipment anyway, so I don't think that's gonna be something I'm going to consider. So that's it for now. See you again tomorrow. Ano yung ginawa? go. Okay, go. Bye. Hey guys, I'm still on it. Yesterday, I just decided to not continue with my hiking because my schedule changed again. So Wednesday morning, I ended my shift and I slept around 8 in the morning till 9, and then my work starts at 1 p.m. on the same day. So what I did was meal prepping. So you can probably see from that kids did the amin to me. In Tagalog, it's called mano, and then in Bisaya, it's amin. So it is a form of like an honoring gesture for Filipinos to their elders. And so just like what happened, they took my hand and placed the back of my hand on their forehead. So it's like asking for a blessing. So that means one thing, I'm really not getting any younger, right? Yeah, it's nice for you to also know what we do as a sign of respect to our elders. I do that with actually my grandparents, my mom, my aunties, and other distant relatives. Only to your elders. Don't do that to your Filipino friends. But yeah, it's a nice kind of tradition that we Filipinos have to show respect to our elders. So again, it's asking for blessings, and in return, the elders will say, bless you, or God bless you. So that's why there's also a different term for that. Instead of mano and amin, we can also call it bless. As I was telling you, walking alone will not do it, right? So I'm slowly incorporating food diet and exercise. I might also change my walking schedule again. So that is it for me. Thank you very much for staying with me. Bye. So this dog is just lounging in the middle of the road.